We are live now. Just waiting for people to join in before we start. Ekiti State is at war. Good afternoon or good evening. Good evening to everyone. Good evening, good evening. Good evening. Good evening to you all. You are all welcome. Thanks for listening. Good evening to everyone. Good evening. As we all know, the Ekiti State is on Saturday, the Ekiti State election. APC chairman and his talks from Edo State then don't do their work for Ekiti. Well, they have not finished yet now. On Saturday is the May day. You know, there is a phone number there. The show is already started. Discussion is already started. So, you know, Ekiti State, as we are, you know, we are following the development in Ekiti State right now. I think it's heartbroken. Seeing what is going on in Ekiti State is just so sad. You know. Good evening to you all. You're all welcome. That is Katie Johnson. Thanks for commenting. Thank you. Thanks to everyone that is listening. I mean, as a Nigerian, you know, witnessing what is going on at Ekiti State right now, it's just so sad. It's just so, you know, it's so sad. It's a very sad thing to see. You know, my heart, I stand with the Ekiti people because this is a very difficult time. You know, I stand with the Ekiti people. I stand with them because, you know, I mean, we are not living under the military era. This is supposed to be a democracy. It's supposed to be a democracy. I mean, the discussion today actually is about, as we all know, we have some Edo political talks on the ground in Ekiti State. You know, I don't know if they are trying to say that the Ekiti people cannot elect their own leader, their own governor. So we don't know what the Edo political talks are doing at Ekiti State election, what their fortunes are there, what they're supposed to be doing. As the information that was that reached us about a few days ago that say, but was it 10 or more than 10 buses that was loaded with talks. 10 buses loaded from Edo State, full of Edo political talks. You can see some of their pictures there about Obaze and some other people there. You know, there was transported to Ekiti State to do what? That is my question. To do what? You know, there's a phone number there. Do you think Edo political talks should be on the ground? Should be to be present in Ekiti, because they are there to cause mayhem, they are there to cause commotion, they are there to ring an election, they are there to cause trouble. That's what they are there for. That's what they are there for. You know, witnessing what happened today, the Ekiti State, is a very, very sad thing. We live in a state of democracy.
Picking our cause, they made up their mind. I am in pain. I am in severe pain. I can't touch this neck anymore. If anything happens to me, the Inspector General of Police to be held accountable.
Now, that the voice you just heard, that is the voice of Fayashe, the still present governor of Ekiti State, that was attacked today by security agencies or security personnel. The police and the army, they are there at Ekiti State. I mean, my God, do we, I mean, as Nigerians, let us be honest with ourselves, do we prefer Nigeria under the way Nigeria were under Goodluck Jonathan or under Buhari? We have never witnessed whereby a police who have that so much confidence to attack a governor in Nigeria during election, the way Ekiti State governor was attacked today. It does not matter what political party you belong to. We cannot allow such things to happen. There is no justice. There is no fairness in this one. This kind of thing happen in a country where you have a military dictatorship as a leader. It don't supposed to be happening in a country where we claim to have democracy. Are we saying RIP to democracy? Now, are we saying? Are we telling democracy to? Are we saying rest in peace to democracy under this APC government led by President Muhammadu Buhari? If this can only happen during the military era, this is, you know, how can we claim to have a democracy and such things are happening? How can we keep quiet in this one? It doesn't matter if you are APC or PDP. I'm telling you, with what just happened in Ekiti State today, it tapped bad on President Buhari.
They are not picking our cause. They made up their mind. I am in pain. I am in severe pain. I can't touch this neck anymore. If anything happens to me, the Inspector General of Police to be held accountable.
Now, my God, this is shocking. This is heartbroken. This is very touching. That voice you just heard is a voice of Ekiti State Governor. I hope Oshomole is very proud of himself. If this is happening in Ekiti State, imagine what will happen. God forbid if APC come back to power in 2019. Then Obaseki have his own election coming in 2020. God forbid that APC come back to power. I will not have Obaseki coming out again to seek for a second time. My God, imagine what Oshomole would do. Oshomole actually supports the deployment of the military to Ekiti State. To do what? To do what? My people, to do what? There is a phone number there. What do you think of this? What do you think of this? What is your take on this?
They are not picking our cause. They made up their mind. I am in pain. I am in severe pain. I can't touch this neck anymore. If anything happens to me, the Inspector General of Police to be held accountable.
Indeed, we are all in pains. Nigeria is in pains. If the APC government led by President Muhammadu Buhari, if they can deploy so much security personnel, military, just for this Ekiti State governorship election, what do you think they are going to do come February 2019 when the general election is, or comes? Before today, the Nigeria immigration officer, they arrested 200 Fulanis. that was, coming down to Ekiti State to do what? To help them ring an election. Nigerians, which way? Where are we going? Which way, Nigerian? I mean,
so Nigeria won't die. Which way Nigeria? Which way Nigeria? Tell me which way to go. I love my fatherland. Oh yeah. I want to know. Yes, I want to know which way Nigeria is heading to. Every little thing that goes wrong, we start to blame the government. We know everything that goes wrong because we are part of the government. Let's save Nigeria, so Nigeria won't die. Which way Nigeria? Which way Nigeria? Tell me which way to go. Which way to go? I love my fatherland. Oh yeah, I want to know which way Nigeria is heading to. Inefficiency and indiscipline is ruining the country now. Corruption here, there and everywhere. Inflation is soaring high. Let's save Nigeria, so Nigeria won't die. Which way Nigeria? Which way Nigeria? Which way to go? Which way to go? I love my father.
That's right. This that was a song from our great legend Sonny Okosun. That song was actually sung years back. Honey Love Johnson, good evening, my sister. Good evening, my lady. Please, there is a phone number there, please. You can call in and have your say in this discussion. So that song was actually sung by Sonny Okosun years back. This song is still very much relevant today. So do we say rest in peace to democracy under this APC government led by President Muhammadu Buhari? I mean, what do you call this? This is not democracy. What happened was the PDP people, they was going out for a rally. They did not attack anyone. They did not cause any mayhem. The police came, throwing tear gas, shooting, they started shooting for no reason. For no reason. They even went ahead to attack the state governor, his deputy, for absolutely no reason. And the police people who said to him that, we will beat you, nothing will happen, and governor my foot. Just quoting what the police says. And they said that was order from above. My goodness. I feel for Yoshi. I really feel sad for him. I feel sad for Ekiti people.
I am in pain. I am in severe pain.
That's right. We are all in pain.
I can't touch this neck anymore. If anything happens to me, the Inspector General of Police to be held accountable.
That was the voice of Foyo Shede, the governor the governor of Ekiti state crying out after he was being attacked by the Nigeria police, you know, sent by the APC government. That, you know, APC government led by President Muhammadu Buhari. My God, Nigeria, we are in trouble. We cannot support such, we cannot clap for such party like a party like APC that can, when Jonathan was there, we did not experience such thing in Nigeria. Governorship election will come and go. No police, police have never attacked a service state governor. My God, this is terrible. After he was attacked, you hear him when he was saying that he was trying to call. There's a phone call then. Hello? In Nigeria. Hello? Yes, sir. Will come and go.
Yeah.
No police have never attacked.
Good evening.
Good evening, sir. Good evening. You want to contribute, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Go ahead, sir.
After he was attacked, when he was saying that he was trying to call.
Go ahead. Just.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay.
Just put
let
down
me
your.
load the one. Let me load the one. I'm busy to watch you. Let me load it down so that I will not be hearing myself.
Yes, please.
Yeah. The truth is not far-fetched.
Yeah.
Nigerians should see what is happening. And I believe we Nigerians, we are not stupid.
That's right.
And the people of Ekiti also, I strongly believe also, they are not stupid.
That's right.
They are educated people.
Yeah, yeah.
Now the ball is in their court.
Yeah.
Whether, just like as the Bible says, say, behold, I present life and death. He said, but I advise you, I beseech you, brethren, that you choose life that you may live. So it is in their now their destiny is in their hands. They owns it. They have to decide on what to do, whether to choose PDP or to choose APC. I'm not saying the two parties are good, but at the same time, the devil you know is better than the angel you have not seen. You understand what I'm saying?
Yes.
The PDP that they've known is better than the APC that they have not seen.
Even this APC man that is even coming, and the guy was there before.
Yeah,
the guy was there before, and he was holding a lot of civil servant salaries that he didn't even pay. You understand? The guy have a very bad record before he was voted out.
Yeah, but they should know now. They should know now that he is coming with a mission. He's coming with a mission, just like when Buhari was clamoring for power.
That's right.
You understand? If truly he has good intention for that state, must you be a governor before you do something good? No. So what is his problem? There's every other way you can help your citizen. So what is stopping him not to do that? That he wants to be a governor with everything. Now we are just governorship election. Look at the kind of policemen that was being deployed to Ekiti State.
My brother, in short,
look at the kind of patrol van that were being deployed to Ekiti State.
Well, I never knew Nigeria have such patrol van. I never knew.
Look at the number of policemen and the mobile policemen and so on and so forth. Look at the helicopter they deployed to Ekiti State.
That was shocking.
If truly this government has the people of Ekiti, they have them in heart. That they are not just asking for power alone. All this why, what stopped them from doing all this to Ekiti people? Okay. Why is it now that they are deploying policemen to Ekiti? Why is it now? Okay, is Ekiti in war?
That is my question. Is Ekiti at war? You know why? Oh my God, my heart bleed when I see Fayashe was crying after he came out from the hospital, after he was being attacked by these police thugs. My God.
Can you imagine if the number one citizen of the country can be attacked?
Yeah, the state, yeah. The governor.
Yeah, the number one man in Ekiti that can be put responsible to account of whatever happens can be attacked, and just a policeman that was supposed to see him and begin to shiver, begin to say, I will do you this and nothing will happen.
Yeah, that is what they said to him. Then after they have him beat up, Ian is a deputy, they said to him, they was telling him that governor my foot. That's what the police said to him. Governor my foot.
Can you imagine? That is to tell you that they are not after the people, they are after the power. Even
this clip I just played, this little clip that was interviewed, the channel was Channel News that interviewed Fayose here. Fire, after he came out from the hospital, he was trying to contact the Inspector General of Police. That guy refused to pick Fire. The governor of Ekiti State, the Inspector General of Police refuses to to pick his call.
Yeah, because he's working, because the Inspector of Police is working under instruction.
Wow. My God.
Yes.
I mean, now with the way things are now, who will he call now? Like, tell me what the security agency will he call?
No, do you know that? I hope you didn't forget that the policemen, they don't take order from the state, they take order from the federal.
Yes.
So it's left with Ekiti and God.
Yeah. My God.
It's left with Ekiti and God.
My goodness.
It's better they say no now.
Yeah.
Or they should remain in perpetual bondage.
My God. My goodness.
Now the election is just few days from now.
Yes, Saturday.
And look at what is happening today. That is to tell you that if this is happening today, they are doing all this to intimidate them, to make sure that none of them should be able to come out, so that they were able to rig the election.
That's right. That is it.
These are all the strategy. If they do this in Ekiti, what will happen in the presidency election?
Exactly.
If you see, I always say it. I am not a politician, but I will always say that during the Gulag era, we never experienced this.
God bless you. That is what I was. That is my question. I said, okay. With the look of things now, with what just happened today at Ekiti State rally, PDP rally. Now, do we say RIP, meaning rest in peace to democracy? Because now, do we prefer Nigeria under Goodluck Jonathan or under Buhari with the way things are going in that country now?
No, the answer is very simple, my dear sister. You see, you cannot compare the worst of Jonathan is better than the best of Buhari.
Wow.
If we want to analyze something, we say, okay, in this area, Jonathan is good. In this area, Jonathan is bad.
Yes.
The worst is better than bad.
Exactly.
The worst of Jonathan is better than Buhari. Best.
My God. My God.
That's just it. No matter whatever anybody wants to say about Jonathan today, Jonathan, the statement he made that no life deserves anything. No, his political career does not deserve any life. If we Nigerians are not, should I say, if we are not stupid, how will you vote for someone that says, if I do not win this election, I will make the state ungovernable?
My goodness.
Let's analyze that word. And truly, if that statement alone, during Jonathan's era, don't you see what happened? Now it is the evil that they plant then that they are reaping now.
That's right.
the evil they plant then is what they are reaping now. Look at the way Shomole was jumping like
Asabuke. No, that criminal, that scammer. That man, you have scammed the Edo people. Look at him. Should be ashamed of
when
himself.
I say him jumping, it wasn't funny to me.
No, it wasn't.
It's a comrade.
Yes.
No, as a comrade, and you must. He has everything. He has a sugar-coated mouth.
Can talk.
Any comrade that cannot be able to stand and address, what we call when we say public, there is a way you have to. There's a way a crowd will get to. We call it seas of heads.
That's right.
Now, if you cannot be able to stand and address them, it can stand for the next 24, 48 hours. Without and be talking without stop. He's trained for that as a comrade.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yes.
That was one of the reasons why they chose him. He speaks. He can at least Jonathan can. What is his name? Shomole can speak at least up to about, if I'm not mistaken, 4 to 5 languages, different languages.
Yeah, he can speak Yoruba because Shomole grew up in the north.
Yes. Because I remember when he was a comrade then, I've met him 101.
Yeah.
When he was a comrade, I've met him. So I know him very well.
My God. My God. This is when Foye and She. I was in short. I just felt so
my
bad.
prayer for him, my prayer for Ekiti, and my prayer for Fawoshe is that his name should speak for him.
Yes.
Today, now, he's the rock. And no matter what you did to the rock, at the end, you will be the one that will lose.
Yeah, we feel the pain. That's right.
That will feel the pain. That is just it. At the end, I just pray at the end, it will be they will jubilate at the end. It should be a jubilation galon for them at the end, not for PDP.
No. Because what happened at Ekiti State now, this kind of thing normally happen under the military regime.
Era.
Exactly. No democracy. Even according to the Nigerian Constitution, they have every right to carry out rally or campaign 24 hours before the election.
Yeah.
The election is still Zata today. So the police now, their excuse was they did not take permission from them. What kind of nonsense is that?
Permission? What kind of carry out rally?
Can you imagine that? I just feel pain. Then we have this political youth that packed themselves down to Ekiti State to do what? What?
No, I saw someone. I think. To be frank and sincere, some Edo youth, but I think I will say really without any apology, because I always say that whatever I say is what I can stand to be challenged for. You can challenge me for whatever I say, and I can be held responsible for whatever I say, not what you believe.
That's right.
I saw Abatabaze in Ekiti.
Yes, yes.
And I asked myself, what is he doing in Ekiti?
Question.
What is his duty in APC?
That's right.
Is he one of maybe the principal officer? They call it officer. In this election. Or what role is he playing exactly? Because I saw him when he was videoing in terms of a form of questioning or some people at Ekiti that yes, who are you voting for? Or do that? He said it also that he wants to do street-to-street campaign.
I mean, what is his business in at the Ekiti State election?
From all the way from Edo State
to Ekiti State.
To Ekiti State. So what is he doing there?
Exactly.
If that is, I'm saying this because I know him. He's not from Ekiti. He's not an Ekiti man. He's an Edo man.
He's an Edo man. That's right.
So that means if somebody from Edo can come
to Ekiti
to say he want to do street to street, that means he did not come alone.
No. I heard about that. 10 buses or more was loaded. All those political talks from Edo State.
Then that will also tell you that other people from other states that we do not even know.
Oh yeah, all those states. Yeah, not just Edo State. Yeah. So,
not only Edo State.
No, not just Edo State.
So whatever damage that will be caused now, and this same set of people, after all set are done, they all went to their different states.
Yeah.
Who will be responsible? The poor youth of Ekiti. Then they will start labeling them as the violent people.
Yeah. You are dead right. Whereas the people that actually carry out the crime, they are from other states.
They've all gone. So those are some of the things we should look into. That's why they went, if this is how PDP were doing it, I don't think APC will come to power.
No, they won't come to power. God bless you.
They won't.
God bless you. God bless.
Because you cannot, no matter how smart you are, you cannot say you are smart for someone that has been in power for 16 years, that know what is happening. He has been in the game for 16 years.
That's right.
But if truly he is not fair, if truly they are not fair, so there's no way you are smart then and you not become in power.
You will not.
So let Nigeria think about that. And see what is happening. But the joy of it all is this, is that in 2019 election, both the PDP and APC, they are losing.
Okay.
Yes, because we don't want them. We don't want them. Look, take for example, if there's anything that will make us to say we don't want PDP, we don't want APC, look at Dino.
Yeah.
That is now shouting, counting, oh my own PDP.
Oh my God, this is not funny at all, man. So it's
to tell you,
oh my God,
that
Nigeria.
These people, they are just one. They are only deceiving us.
They are all the same.
They are the same. Even the same people now that have said they made a coalition now of a cup of pains and difficulties for themselves.
You know,
go and write it down before February. They are all doing this to intimidate other parties that is coming up.
That's right.
Before election, you will hear again something will happen in their camp again.
Even the coronation that they did, something is already happening. Is this CUP or so? One of the parties already pulling out. They said the PDP promised them 200 million in that naira or dollars. Then so they say that not until they see the money. You know, they are not going to be part of the MOU that they signed.
Okay.
Hey.
Yeah.
Oh, because man, you know,
can you imagine? Now, you see, look at such money that they are promising. Where are they going to get that money from?
Exactly. 200 million. Most you pay so like, you know, that is what I'm saying. That is why I keep telling PDP people. I say, listen. If PDP have integrity, they don't need to pay any party any money to get Nigerians to vote for them. PDP lack integrity, APC lack integrity. Those two parties put together, they are all the same people anyway. That is a bunch of criminal, bunch of corrupt politicians.
Yeah, they are. They are
all the same thing. Even the way Nigeria is right now, Nigerians are tired of APC and PDP. In short, they don't even want to hear that two political parties.
No,
they are fed up of them.
You know,
they are
I always say it that anybody, if you look at these two parties that have been ruling from onset, their father has ruled.
Yes.
Their uncle has ruled. Now they want to pass it to their son. Now they want to pass it to their grandchildren.
The same people.
They want to pass it to their grandchildren. That is what they want to do, and which Nigerians will not allow them. Nigerians shouldn't do that. I like pity the youth that is still standing beside them and saying yes, they are.
You see, with the way Nigeria politics is, to run for any position, that governorship is very expensive. As a youth, because Nigeria Constitution now, where the other day they signed not too young to run into be, but after they signed that, they should have signed, they could have come out to tell Nigerians that, you know, we can have an independent person. You can, you know, the way it is now, before you can run, you know, you have to belong to a political party. If there is independent, you can just come out on your own, it's okay, you want to run, that would be okay. You understand? Then politics in Nigeria then will be based on integrity. But the way it is now, you have to belong to one political party before you be able to, whether you're governor or any position at all in Nigeria. So to run for a governorship seat, very expensive. The run for president, the money is even more higher. So any youth now that will come out under APC, that youth cannot be trusted because he have a political father that is sponsoring him. The same thing with APC.
That is certain. That is certain. Most, you see all this youth, you see that they all came out now and said they want to campaign.
Yes. They
want president. I've said it earlier before now that 80% of, let me say, 80% of them, if we investigate them very well, 80% of this youth are either their uncles are the ones sponsoring them, maybe even their grandfather.
Yes.
The ones sponsoring them, which you may not even know. You understand? And some of them, they are not truly ready to be the president because they know they will not win. They are just using that to divide the youth.
That's right.
They are using it just to split the youth because they know that if the way the youth are going now, nothing will stop them. And the only way to stop them is to make sure that, okay, don't be surprised tomorrow. Tomorrow, you know, APC have not declared their own now.
No, as in what? They have declared Buhari.
They've not done their own rally. Presidential. Don't be surprised tomorrow. Don't be surprised tomorrow. Buhari can decide to tell you, I am stepping down for so and so and so. And they will bring out a different youth entirely.
Well, for some concerned, as far Oshomole is still the chairman of that party, is still in that party, APC cannot be trusted. Even that same youth cannot be trusted. For example, just look at Governor Obaseki now. He's working under Oshomole. Oshomole is still pretty much in charge of Edo State. It's like Oshomole is the one running Edo State, no Governor Obaseki. Because it was Oshomole that put him there. So any youth that will come out now at APC want to run for run at 2019 election, that youth cannot be trusted either. It cannot be trusted because even though if people vote, if they voted for that so-called youth, that youth will not be in charge. No, people like Oshomole will be in charge.
Let's use Ahmed Buhari as an example, as a case study.
Yeah.
Let's use Ahmed Buhari as a case study. If someone should vote for Ahmed Buhari, that vote is a waste.
That's right.
Because a vote for Ahmed Buhari is a vote for PDP, not for Ahmed Buhari. It's a vote for Ahmed Buhari is a vote for Obasanjo.
Exactly.
Yes.
In fact, my brother, anybody that is coming out that is called Buhari, we don't want them anymore.
No.
Either Buhari from APC, Buhari from PDP, we don't want Buhari. That name will bring a very bad homage to Nigeria. Look amount of Nigeria that lost their life under the leadership of Buhari. So we don't want any more Buhari to come 2019. Enough of Buhari.
No, at all. Nothing like that again. That's why they know what they are doing.
That's right.
They know what they are doing. They are just trying to make sure that, you know, as I always say that the only team now, because I will not call it a party now. The only team now that is making them running Etasketa is Take It Back.
Yes. You are talking about Moyole Sowore, right?
Yeah. And I must be sincere here that not just shouting, take it back. You see, we should take, they've given us what we call the exam timetable. What is happening in Ekiti is exam timetable for us to go and study. Because what is happening in Ekiti now to be a child's play when it comes to presidency.
Oh, God bless you. That is my when I saw this today, that is when my mind just goes straight to February 2019. As if President Muhammad Buhari can deploy this amount of security personnel apparatus towards Ekiti state election. I mean, what is going to happen come 2019 when the general election,
don't be surprised. Don't be surprised if they can do this to a city governor.
Yeah.
Don't be surprised. Don't be surprised that if Showore go to Nigeria next week to declare his political platform.
Yeah.
They can be thinking on how to arrest him.
My brother, Buhari can do it. Once a military man, always a military man. In short, I just don't trust them after today with what happened in Ekiti.
Buhari is not supposed to be in this system, in the system of democracy, because remember he was the one that first overthrown when democracy started.
Yes.
He overthrew. So he has never been a support of democracy.
God help us. How do we get here? How do we arrive here, my God?
Yeah, how do we is a question.
Hi, God. Huh? Ekiti people, they are just helpless. Hearing the governor speak is just when a man is helpless. After he came out from the hospital, was trying to call the Inspector General of Police. They did not know if they pick his call. They didn't pick his call. Ekiti
should make sure that on Saturday they should stand behind their governor. Ekiti should be able to say, after all you have done,
they should go for PDP because it's only APC and PDP they have anyway. If they have other alternative, they don't have. Let them go with PDP. APC, they have too much blood in their hands.
That's what I'm saying now, that they should go with PDP.
That's right.
Now, for now, they should go with PDP in this governorship election. I know people will say, how will you say they should vote for PDP? It happens during, there are some years ago, when we were voting for, during the time of this Buhari and Goodluck Jonathan.
Yes.
You see, a lot of people voted for governorship election. When it comes to governorship election, you say, okay, yes, you can vote. But when it comes to presidency, that is where people will say, hey, no, we don't want PDP, we don't want APC. But for now, because a lot of people then voted for, especially in Ogun State, in Lagos State, in Edo State, they voted for not for the party. They voted for individual.
Yes.
You understand? But when it comes to presidency, they said no, it is Jonathan we want. That was how Jonathan won then.
Yes, 2011.
2011, you are right. You understand? That was how he won. But in a governorship election, they voted for individual. That, okay, they voted for integrity and the rest of them. But when it comes to presidency, they said no, we are not voting for APC. We are voting for PDP, and they vote Jonathan.
Yeah.
So the same thing now. Hence, Omoyele have not declared his political party now. You understand? So they should stick with PDP when it comes to governorship election.
Yes, I support that. No, APC, no, they are horrible people.
No, APC has nothing to offer.
They are horrible people. Look at Buhari. You know, he's a terrible man. The chairman now. That one, another scammer. He showed none of them good. None of them.
No.
They cannot do no. Ekiti people should just vote for PDP. APC people, they have blood in their hand. They are very, you know, I don't know. They are just so. They are something else. That's something else. Me hearing.
Oshomole. When Oshomole was the president of Labour, I remember when he went to Unilever, and Unilever and this Nestle, when he was fighting that there should be nothing like casual, temporary workers.
Yeah.
And these people went and locked some temporary workers in the toilet. And when he was going, and he said he want to see their toilet because he had some noise there. He had,
Yeah.
And opened it, and they asked everybody to come out, and they locked their MD inside and pour water on him.
Oh, did that Shomole?
Yes, then.
Wow.
That was when Oshomole was. That was what brought him to sit in Edo State. That this man that did this when he was a Labour leader. That was what brought him to power. That make everybody stand beside him in the political career.
Yeah, they voted.
But when he becomes a governor, we now see a different Oshomole. You understand?
Yes.
We now see the real him. So, before he left Edo State, do you know that the Edo State now, the debt Edo State is paying now is still under is one Oshomole incurred?
It is.
And what can it show for? There is nothing to show for it.
Nothing. Oshomole did nothing.
Nothing to show
Zero.
for it.
You know, it was taking loans, borrowed money for nothing. All the projects have.
When that building is not working as we are talking, and Guinness is working.
Yeah, Guinness is working. Brother Bureau is not working.
Yes. Are they not the same manufacturing company? So what are we saying?
There are a lot of industries that that is not working. Even Edo Solid Mineral is not working. The Edo State Fertilizer Chemical is not working.
It's not working.
A lot of them, the Edo State fruit juice processing is not working. The Cassava processing company, the Use flour mill, a lot of industries in Edo State as we speak right now, they are not working. You know, it's so sad.
It's not working.
They will have a mayor like all those Edo political talks that took themselves down to Ekiti State. They cannot bring ask.
If truly they are wake and see governor in Gele, what is happening then? What are they doing in Gele? As we speak, nothing is going on there. Nothing. Nothing. A state where you borrow billions of naira, no lights, nothing, no road.
Talking about road, there are some Edo people that was protesting at Welu Road and some other part of Benin. One of the roads has been like that for more than 16 years. You know?
Okay.
There was the protest that happened, was it 2 or 3 days ago? So that road, if you see the road, is short. You just say, what? So what is Governor Obaseki doing? When people say Obaseki is working, what is it? Can they tell us one project that he have in his hand now that is working on? Is it road? What is he doing? Look at this school that they will show, this university. That is at Kadolo, the Tayo Akpata University.
Yes.
If you see the building of that school, in short, you will share tears. So what exactly Governor Obaseki is doing? What sector is he working on? Is it educational sector, health sector? What sector is he in right now? Let us go and send people that to go and see how the work is going. What is he doing exactly? 2 years it will be 2 years by November. This thing is just getting you get you so angry, because especially when you have people like us that live in the Western world, we see how government works. So what is happening in Nigeria? Man, this is so sad.
They don't have. You cannot give what you don't have. You can only give what you have. That is just it. It is what you have you can give. That's APC has nothing to offer.
They have nothing to offer. You know, because when you look at APC that have been in office in Edo State now, will be 10 years by November, nothing to show for it. They have been as in federal 4 years next year, nothing to point to, rather than the Fulani killings. Why would they attack the governor of Ekiti State like that? What for? Why? So
at least if by November now, at least it will be that is it just 1 year to go.
That's it.
For the governor, 1 year to go.
2020. Election will be going on by 2020.
Yeah.
No, Obaseki is not coming back. That one is guaranteed.
No.
Obaseki can come back.
No.
Never.
No. He can't.
Let it go and complete the water storm project. Then he can come and start talking to us. Not until then. If
Obaseki want to come back, the water project, and if those state can celebrate light.
God bless you.
That for the past 1 year, there's nothing like power failure in Edo State. We will now be saying, okay, no need for election, Obaseki carry on.
That's it. No light.
If we can celebrate, say, for the past 1 year, or let me just say 10 months, not 12 months, 10 months, nothing like power failure in Edo State. I will come out and I will tell the Edo people, we don't need election. Let him carry go.
And we help you to campaign for free.
Yes, we will campaign for him for free. So let him go and do that. Or else,
I mean,
you should forget about it.
Exactly. No light, no good roads. The schools are bad. We have seen videos of several schools in Edo State. These are just some of them. They haven't go to other parts of Edo State yet to bring out videos. We have seen that the education of the school is bad. The hospital is terrible. The roads are bad. There is no electricity. There is no job. We have nearly 80-something% of Edo youth jobless, because the industry that's supposed to employ these people are not working. The only thing that most Edo youth are good at now, they are good at working, killing or stealing, using them during election. You can see the picture, you can see there now. This is about Obaseki and the rest. As you speak today, they are in Ekiti State. They use them during election. That is just what they are good for. Political talks. So I mean, the APC government have really showed to Nigerians that they did not mean well for Nigeria, that they are here to kill democracy.
I do not blame when it comes to politics in Edo State. I will not blame APC. I blame the PDP because I wish Lucky did well. Did well. By now, nobody will be talking of APC in Edo State. Now, despite that, let's use Lagos State now as a case study. Before PDP will say they want to take over Lagos State, it will take them another maybe years. Because why? When the people that was in power during the time of Ahmed Tinubu and Fashola, that is now registered criminal also, that was shouting that yes, like blah blah blah. Now I think it's the minister of power.
Yeah, fire. Yeah. Fashola.
Yes. No light.
No light. Oh.
I saw on Facebook when in Edo State. NEPA, I think the headquarters went and import generator.
Yes, I have the video too. Can you imagine? NEPA office, they are using generator. That means, I mean, there is no hope at all. There is no hope. There is hope. Oh. Whether Obaseki give us life for that state, we are voting him out. Enough of this. If you can't do it, leave the office. Leave there. No. It can be done with the amount of security money, vote money we are getting every month. Is enough to
yes, now.
It's enough to give a state like what is Obaseki doing with the money? What sector? Who said Obaseki they invest the money put? We want to see him. How much be his salary? How much is they pay himself? What is all this crap? The suffering hardship is too much. This is enough. This APC government is the worst government we ever have in Nigeria and in Edo State. They must go 2019. We don't want them again. Enough of the killing.
That one for Edo State, definitely that one they sure. Because I tie the new party emerge as a president. So every other state that want to do election after them, they should know that every other government should know that their office there's vacancy in their seat.
That's right.
Because definitely we are going to start with presidency.
Yes.
Then after that we'll start taking state back. Yes.
What happened in Ekiti State today? It just seriously, for now, we say rest in peace to Nigeria democracy. We don't have it at all.
Go and write it down. That thing that happened, there will nobody that will be held responsible for it.
That is what I'm saying.
Nobody will account for that thing. Nobody.
Just hold on that for a minute. Now, just listen to this. I don't think maybe you haven't seen the video. I don't think you can hear it. No, you can't hear it. Okay. Let me see if I can put volume on it. I just want you to listen to the governor of Ekiti State. You can't hear it. It's okay. That's fine. Just go ahead. Keep talking now. I just wanted to show when Foyashe was, the governor of Ekiti State was saying that he called them that nobody is picking his call. As in, he called the security agencies, the Inspector General Police. They didn't answer him. So he was crying that he's in pain.
How would they pick? They will not pick now because Oga at the top. I said, don't answer him.
My God. I mean, where did this leave us now? As in Nigeria, as a country, as a people. When one person I was saying this. When we have Fulani at the head of the president, Fulani policeman, Fulani military. So this is it. Once Buhari give that order, the policeman be looking at his fellow human being like meat. He can do you anyhow, nothing will happen.
It's like I tell you, go and do something, and I tell you finish doing it. They are now asking you why do you do it, and they now come and report to me that this is what you did.
Yeah.
Will you have any kind of
punishment?
That something will happen?
No.
Because you know that the person they want to come and tell is the one that asked you to do it.
Exactly.
So, and if I want to maybe try to prove that, then you will speak and say, okay, now you say make now. So that is just it. He is the one that is sponsoring them. You know why he make them these people head of service and security and the rest of them. You know what he was doing.
But at the same time, what happened today did not tell where on the APC people anyway. Just really.
Buhari is regretting that when he was in power before, he did not steal enough. Yes, now. That is the only regret he regret that which I knew when I was once the so and so, when I could have seen, because he knows that this is the last opportunity for him.
Oh my God. But this is the same one that is supposed to be fighting corruption.
Oh, okay, over here.
Nigeria.
I don't hear.
My God. I just hope we are able to get it right in 2019. Because Buhari come to enter again.
No.
The Fulani we use on Shomole Fulani people, they will use that time they will use on Shomole play ball. On Shomole self will regret it.
See,
They want to use them now to get in by 2019. Once they get in.
I'm happy that I think this is the only election, this is the only governorship election that we will do before the presidency election. I think so.
Yes.
You see, you know I'm happy about this.
Yeah.
If there's still a lot of election, they will want to make sure that they get as much state as possible before the election. You understand what I mean? They will want to make sure that they have almost all the states as governor, that all their people are in power. But God, this is the only state. I remember what Rochas was saying the other day. He said, support us for presidency. We will give you governor.
That one want put Ilo there. A criminal.
So that is to tell you, so this one now, that's why they are fighting Nuna to make sure that since we are still in power, may we very quickly get this one first. And they will not get it.
I just hope Ekiti people that live abroad, live in diaspora, they should call their family back home, tell them, vote for PDP, no APC. Because they don't have any other choice apart from these two parties. No APC, they should not allow APC near there at all. They should not allow them.
The person they are fighting is capable of resisting them.
Yes. She's a very strong man.
That one is, they know him. He has defeated them before, and he will defeat them again by the grace of God.
Wow.
They know him. So that is just the truth of it, my sister. So I think let me give that to someone else. Also, maybe somebody else will want to contribute.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, sir. Thanks very much. Thank you.
Okay.
That was our brother there. There's a phone number there, people. What is your take of what happened today? The way the Ekiti governor was attacked. You know? I mean, do we say rest in peace to democracy under President Muhammadu Buhari? Do we say rest in peace to democracy under Buhari? This was Fayose, the Ekiti state governor. After he was attacked by the Nigeria police, when he just came out from the hospital, was trying to call the Inspector General of Police. They refused to pick his call. You know.
I am in pain.
No.
I am in severe pain. I can't touch this neck anymore. If anything happens to me, the Inspector General of Police to be held accountable.
It's so sad. So sad. So sad.
They are not picking our calls. They may not be available. I am in pain. I am in severe pain.
Oh my God.
I can't touch this neck anymore. If anything happens to me, the Inspector General of Police to be held accountable.
That is the governor of Ekiti State, Fayose. My God, my heart, I feel so bad. This is just no on at all. This is terrible. This is bad. This is bad. And I hope the Ekiti people will not vote for APC. And I hope APC will not win the election in Ekiti State. Now, 33,000 police were deployed at Ekiti State for just because of this election. 33,000 police force. Now, how many communities, all the communities that was attacked by Fulani herdsmen, how many of those communities that Buhari deployed 30,000 police personnel there? None of the community that was attacked by the Fulani herdsmen, as we speak today, there is no security personnel in that community to restore hope and confidence to the people that live in those communities. Not a single officers. But Buhari deployed 30,000 police officers for one state, one governorship election, 4 helicopters. Fulani people, they will gather themselves in a truck, drove to a village, they will burn the village down, they will kill any living soul they meet in the village, slice them with a cutlass, burn them down, wipe out the whole community. They will load themselves back in the truck, they will drove off. So we have helicopter. Our security personnel, they could not use the helicopter to trace the Fulani people. As we speak today, not a single Fulani man has been arrested for all the killings Fulani has done for the past a year plus now. Not a single Fulani man. You hear that, one Fulani man has been arrested though, for the attack on the people in Plateau State or Benue State or Edo State. Not a single Fulani man has been arrested. Buhari deployed 250 patrol vehicles, 200, 250, 250, 250, 250 patrol vehicles. Ekiti State, just one election, 30,000 police force, 4 helicopters, 250 patrol vehicles. For an election. Then 5 armored personnel carriers. My God. So you now ask yourself, is Ekiti at war? Ekiti State, are they fighting war there? So if President Mohamed Buhari now telling us that Ekiti State election is more dangerous than the Fulani herdsmen. Is Ekiti State election more dangerous than the Fulani herdsmen? That is what, we are saying. That is how we can interpret all these things. That is how we can interpret all these things. I just think it's so sad that I don't even know why we voted Buhari in the first place. This guy is a military man. He have a military blood in him. There is no way a military man can rule as a civilian. With what the things that happen in Ekiti State today, that just get to tell we Nigerians that there is nothing like a democracy in Nigeria. There is no such thing. There is a phone number there if you want to hear your voice. And we have this Edo youth. The picture, you can see picture of Abatobaze and these other guys. Edo youth in Ekiti State. They say they loaded more than 10 buses to Ekiti State, from Edo State to Ekiti State, to do what? To cause mayhem, to cause trouble. To help APC win the election. Those are the APC youth too. That was, they have buses loaded from Edo State. They pack them down to Ekiti State. You ask yourself, what are they doing in Ekiti State? In the Ekiti State, they don't have their own people. They don't know how to vote for their own person. They have to pack the Edo APC political youths down there to do what? To do what? Your guess is as good as mine. To do what? My Nigeria, which way? Where are we heading to? Yes, I mean, it's only in war zone. I mean, now, you guys should not forget that all the years the Ekiti State Governor spent in office, there is no single Ekiti person that died. It's not like Edo State, where Fulani will go to our village, start killing our farmers. On top of it, Obaseki want to give them land. Ekiti State Governor stood tall and said to the Buhari Fulani man that no, I will not give Buhari brothers, the Fulani people, Ekiti land. And he said to Ekiti farmers, if you see any Fulani man, defend yourself. How many Ekiti people you hear that Fulani kid? No, Foyache protect his people. He did. That is the reason why, one of the reasons why I will say Ekiti people vote for PDP. Don't vote APC in. Vote PDP. Don't let APC, you know, because even the guy now, the fire and me that want to come, that they are trying to, the APC is fighting for. When that guy was there, that guy had a very bad record. He did not pay salaries and the rest. The guy borrowed money and borrowed money. That Foyache is still paying back. So why will you vote such a man in again? What for?
So Nigeria would die. Which way Nigeria? Which way Nigeria? Tell me which way to go. I love my fatherland. Oh yeah. I want to know. Yes, I want to know which way Nigeria is headed to. Every little thing that goes wrong, we start to blame the government. We know everything that goes wrong because we are part of the government.
Hello, everybody. Good evening. This is the Talk Politics with Yorututi broadcast here. Yeah, we are discussing what the what happened at Ekiti State election. Ekiti State election, the way Ekiti governor was attacked.
And be of great courage. Be of great courage.
Before you are there addressing the PDP rally. My God, I really feel sorry for your sake.
God will fight this battle.
I feel sorry for the guy because this is so sad. It's so sad that
Nigerian police,
you know,
and the Inspector General of and the AIG ordered that the governor should be killed. I was slapped by a policeman who kicked me and shot at me. But I want you all to be strong and be of great courage. Be of great courage.
My God, did you guys hear that? So he was slapped by a policeman, a city governor. Foyache was slapped by a policeman. My God, this is terrible. This is shocking.
Do not be dismayed. This battle must be won. This is army of occupation. They have come to occupy our land. This is not the democracy we asked for.
That's right.
I want you to stand and remain standing. Don't be afraid. Remain and face them. I pray that they will not cause 1983 problem in Ekiti. I call on the international community, Americans and the British and the European Union. Ekiti is under siege. The PDP men are being arrested every day. How can I be a governor of Ekiti State and be treated like this in our own country?
This is sad.
People, I call on all of you, stand and keep standing.
My God.
I will go back to the hospital and remain there for a while to rest. Be not dismayed. Stand for justice. Stand for this election. Stand with the Eleka. And
my God, my people, that's, I don't know if you're able to hear the voice. That was the voice of Fayose, the governor of Ekiti State. My God, this, I mean, I don't think some people understand these things. You don't know this, you don't understand, you don't get it. You know, don't think because you support APC, we allow such thing to happen. My God, these guys were only trying to carry out their own rally by, with their supporters. Instead, the APC government led by President Muhammadu Buhari, they sent their thugs to start attacking them. They sent their thugs to start attacking them. You guys hear him? He said he was slapped by a police officer. He was slapped by a police officer. You know, this is sad. This is so sad. After he came out from the hospital, they was trying to call the Inspector General of Police. Nobody answered him. Nobody answered him. So they sent this policemen to come and attack him. And we Nigerians now, we are thinking that it's just a PDP and APC. No. You know, we are losing it. These things normally happen during military era. No democracy. It's not supposed to happen at this time. It's not supposed to be so. And this is wrong. And I hope the people of Ekiti State refuse APC. I hope they refuse APC. You know? So thank you all for listening to me. It's just so sad that we find ourselves in this situation that we are in today. Voting for Buhari was a wrong choice. It was a wrong thing for Nigeria. We got it wrong in 2015. And hopefully we'll be able to correct it in 2019. You know, it's very sad that some Nigerians that support APC, they think it's a good thing. You know, they find joy to see a city governor be attacked by a police. A police. If you guys heard him, said he was slapped by a police officer. You know, there is a phone number there if you want to call in to have your say in what is going on in Ekiti. So what do you think? Do you think we should just say that we should say rest in peace to democracy? To democracy under APC government led by President Muhammadu Buhari. Do we say rest in peace? Do we really have democracy in Nigeria? I mean, if a governor can be attacked, no wonder we hear people say that they cannot speak. They are afraid to speak. If a governor can be attacked like this, I mean, the individual, I mean, they have no voice. They have no voice. You know, it's so sad. This is terrible. Please, if you don't have your PVC, go and get it ready. If you cannot be on the ground for 2019 election, make sure your families, your neighbors back home, they have their PVC. We are voting APC out. We are voting APC out. We cannot afford to have APC. We cannot afford to have APC in office come 2019. Because those guys, they are evil. They don't mean well for Nigeria at all. They don't mean well. What happened in Ekiti State today? If Jonathan were there, such thing will not happen. Jonathan will not command a police officers to go and attack a city governor. It will not happen. Such thing will not happen. It won't happen at all.
Oh yeah, I want to know. Yes, I want to know which way Nigeria is heading to. One more time. Which way Nigeria is heading to. Let's say Nigeria. Which way Nigeria is heading to. Which way Nigeria is heading to. Which way Nigeria is heading to. One more time.
Yes, everyone, this is the Iyori Church audio broadcast. Thank you all for listening today. I'm just writing up this discussion. You know, I thank to our brother that called in earlier on to make his own contribution to this discussion today. As a Nigeria, I think it's our responsibilities for us to be part of everything that is going on in our country, because Nigeria is our only country, whether we like it or not. That is just the way it is, you know. And thank God for social media, where it's a platform that we can, you know, make our voice heard, and to let our government back home realize that what happened in Ekiti State today, that it's not supposed to happen in a country that claims to be practicing democracy. This can only happen in a military era, not a democracy so-called era. You know, it's so sad that the so-called head of state, Muhammadu Buhari, think that Ekiti State election is more dangerous than the killings of Fulani herdsmen. You know, as Nigerians, we are with the people of Ekiti State. No, we can see that the people of Ekiti State, they are helpless. They are helpless at this particular moment. So, all we can do right now is to stand with the people of Ekiti State to call on all the Ekiti State indigents that live abroad. You know, we are asking them, please don't vote APC. Make sure you vote at APC. Don't allow APC to come into office. Vote them out. APC are evil. They are evil people. They are, you know, they are heartless. They are brutal. I mean, why would the president command the police to attack a city governor? What has he done wrong? They were only going out for rally. He did nothing wrong. But still, just listen to Foyash. I mean, when I watched this video, my heart, I cried. I cried. It's so sad.
They made up their mind.
Let me want it back a bit. We hear when he said they are not picking our call.
They made up their mind. I am paid. I am in severe.
You can hear when he was said
they are not picking our calls.
They are not picking.
They made up their mind. I am in pain. I am in severe pain.
Yeah.
I can't turn this neck anymore.
My God.
If anything happens to me, it's
My
better
God.
than our body to be held accountable.
Oh God. This is sad. This is sad. I mean, hearing that voice, it just makes you feel so sad. You know, when someone is helpless, that is exactly how Foyoshe feel. You know, when someone is helpless. My God, what Buhari did, it shall never be well with Buhari or all the APC people. Buhari and this Asabuke, Oshomole no, it shall never be well with them. Never. Never. The way they decided to kill the democracy of that country shall never be well with them. Shall never be well with them. A city governor was attacked, was tear gas, was kicked, was slapped.
Not picking our calls, they made up their mind. I am in pain. I am in severe pain. I can't touch this neck anymore. If anything happens to me, the Inspector General body to be held accountable.
My God, my God, my God. This is terrible. I mean, you know, the saddest part of this is you will see some APC members, they are just so happy. They are jubilating to see a police officer slap a city governor, beat him up. You know, the so-called APC people, they are happy. This is, I mean, what kind of country are we living in? What kind of country is Nigeria? Is Nigeria a country at all? That is an animal kingdom. My goodness. That is terrible. It's so sad. You know, then we have this Edo political youth. Just leave it there. Edo political youth who who packed themselves down to Ekiti State to go and cause mayhem, to go and cause trouble over there. Then you ask yourself, what are these people doing there? And what are they doing in Ekiti State? What are they doing there? I mean, those are the people that are supposed to be arrested. Those people, those Edo political youth, you know, they are up to no good. They are up to no good. You know? Yeah. They are up to no good. Now we are calling on the Ekiti people, please don't vote APC. Vote APC out. Say no to APC. Vote them out. Vote APC out to Ekiti people. Yeah. So before I go, please, I really want to beg everyone. I want to beg all Nigerians, please, if you don't have your PVC, go and get one. Go and get your PVC because you know, there's information reaching us, so this is a very reliable one, where they say that the Buhari, the APC government, the APC people, they are bringing in Fulani from other parts of Africa, you know, for February 2019 election. So Nigeria cannot allow Buhari to come back the second time. So please go and get your PVC. Call your family back home to get their PVC ready. To get their PVC ready. Because the 2019 election is do or die. Whether you like it or not, that is just the way it is. It's do or die election.
Inefficiency and indiscipline is ruining the country now. Corruption here, there, and everywhere. Inflation is soaring high. Let's save Nigeria, so Nigeria won't die.
Yes, my people, I thank you all for listening. There is a number there if you want to call in. I'm about to round up the discussion for today. As we all know, we have Edo youth. You guys have seen some of them on the video. They are there at Ekiti State, the Edo political youth, political talks. They are right there at Ekiti State for this Ekiti election. They have no business there whatsoever. But they are there to cause problem. And we have seen the way the Buhari-led government have sent the security personnel to attack the city governor of Ekiti State, Foyo Ashe, and his support and his people there. So, as Nigeria, we are saying rest in peace to democracy, because this thing not supposed to be happening. But he is anyway. So thank you everyone for listening to me. For listening to me today, and thanks for our brother that called in earlier on. Please go and get your PVC. There is no poly unit on social media, on Facebook. Get your PVC ready, please. You and the rest youth are here to stand for the poor masses. Our youth have made to go fight in Ekiti, but I'm not as Ijo disrespect them in this will sound them yeah, okay. Let me read that now. That's why that's why me, okay, me and you, the rest youth, are there to stand for the poor masses. Our youth have made are meant to go fight in Ekiti, but are much as Ijo are disrespecting them and taking their lands. Okay, men are killing and raping our women and children. That is what I was saying yesterday. You see, the Edo youth, the Edo so-called youth, people like Abatobase and the rest. I really don't know what they are for. When the Fulani men was killing Edo farmers, none of them came out to actually speak against it, to condemn the killing of the Fulani men, to visit the communities that was, where the killing was happening. No, not Abatobase and the rest of the so-called youth. None of them. You didn't hear their voice. When the job wanted to create another kingdom inside Benin Kingdom, none of them came out. So you ask yourself, all these so-called Edo youth, what are they doing? No, the only time you see them very active is during election. The only time you see Edo youth be active. The only time you see Edo youth be active during election. As you can see them now, they are down in Ekiti State. Abatobase is going from street to street. Street is very active in Ekiti State. Go back to your state. There is no good road in Edo State. The schools are no good. The healthcare system is backward. The infrastructure is down. Abatobase and the rest of the so-called youth are being led by Kabaka. They should go back to Edo State. They go and hold Governor Obaseki. Call Oshomole. The 15 billion he borrowed in the name of building 5-star hospital. Why is 5-star hospital is in lockdown? The 35 billion water storm project. Why was the project abandoned? Where is the money? So when it comes to things that really matters in a state, how can we have people like this, so-called youth in Edo State? The governor is sitting there doing nothing. They cannot ask the governor question. And Rebecca, good evening. They cannot hold the governor accountable. Instead, they loaded buses full of these political talks Abatobaze and the rest, they packed themselves to Ekiti State to go and disturb the elections over there. They go and cause mayhem over there. They should be ashamed of themselves. That's why I put their picture there. No, I will use social media to be disgracing them, because that is what they deserve. Disgrace. This is the so-called Edo youth. They are part of all the problems we are having in Edo State. They, these pictures you are seeing, these are the people that is causing the problem during election period in Edo State. The simple reason why we don't have free and fair election in Edo State, they are the ones stealing the ballot boxes and all that, So, when you see them going to another state, want to cause problem, Ekiti State are very educated. They go school well for Ekiti State. They are not like this political thought. None of them, some of them here, they are, Agberus. They are Agberus from Edo State. So it's very, very sad when we have people like this in Edo State that are supposed to be shaking the government of Edo State, that are supposed to be monitoring the activities of the governor to make sure that the governor carry out their duty the way it's supposed to be. I come across a video, was it a few days ago? This terrible road, they did not say the location of the road, but the road was bad. I saw it on the camera, on the whoever was videoing it. The deputy governor was with this crowd. We have this so-called youth. They was shouting beside the governor. They were a deputy governor. They was hailing him. And I was asking myself, why are you guys hailing the deputy governor? They said that it's going to inspect the road that need to be fixed. Not that the road is fixed yet. Must you guys be, marching with him and shouting and praying? What are you praising the deputy governor for? The fixing road is one of the responsibility of the governor. All the state road in Edo State should be, should be fixed. We have the money. What is Governor Obaseki doing with our money? One of the things he's doing is this. He has to pay back all the loans that was borrowed by Oshomole. That is one of the things Governor Obaseki is using our money for. If Governor Obaseki really have the Edo people, they have the interest of the Edo people at heart, call him out. Ask him to tell us the amount of debt we have. The Edo State have. Amount of Igbese. The Edo State. Let Governor Obaseki come and tell us. Let him tell us the governor that borrowed the money. The reason why the money was borrowed. Let Governor Obaseki come out and tell the Edo people. If you really have the interest of Edo people at heart. Let Governor Obaseki tell us his own salary. How much he dey pay himself at the end of the month? How much be his own salary? The allowances when they get, how much it be? So let us do plus and minus. So we'll be able to know the reason why it's not working. Please, you people should stop deceiving yourself. Abatobaze is not qualified to tell you what the governor is doing. That is what people don't get. Abatobaze is not qualified. No other so-called upcoming politicians or political talks in Edo State are qualified to give you the information. Governor Obaseki is working. In fact, by the time he finish what he's doing, that is nonsense. That is crap. You can get all this information on your own. Abatobaze is not your governor. You did not vote Abatobaze in. So you have no business with Abatobaze. He can come to social media and talk just like everyone else. He cannot tell. Don't let it be the one to say he show us one video, one good road. Ebila said the governor the work. That is nonsense. Though most of those roads was the road Oshomole did when he was there. Governor Obaseki have not done anything. Tell them to tell you the setup where Governor Obaseki for the work. Now head set on it for the work. If na healthcare setup, ask them why you never go open the 5-star hospital where Oshomole saying he use out. He go borrow 35 billion naira to do. Why Obaseki never open the hospital? Ask them the Waterstone project. Are you guys saying that you haven't come across this video that is trending on social media? at Welu Road and some other part in Benin City, there's Wasota as well. When the residents in that area, it's sure they had enough. Most of the landlords have been made homeless because of flood. If Oshomole complete that Waterstone project, those landlords will still remain in their home today. But they have been made homeless. Why? Because Oshomole refused to do the Waterstone project. 35 billion naira. My God. Do you know 35 billion naira is not a cheeky change? That is a huge amount of money. That money alone will change the life of all the citizens of Edo State. In short, you will not have any homeless children looming around the streets. There is enough to make sure that most of the industries are working so that they can put our youth to work. How can we have youth like Abatobaze, those Tony Kabaka and them? They cannot call the governor to order. If you have this kind of people, this guy saw Edo political talks now. Let me call them. That is what they are. Talks. If they were to be responsible, they put themselves together, form a kind of a group or a committee or whatever. Their aim is to monitor the activities of the governor, hold the governor accountable. Once the governor knows that we have a youth, responsible youth at that in Edo State that is monitoring the activity, holding them accountable, the governor of Edo State, they will sit tight. They will sit up. They will start to work. Because they know that these youth are not corrupt. They cannot penetrate them. They cannot scatter them with money or deceive them or anyhow. The governor will sit up. They will start to work. But the unfortunately for the Edo people, this so-called youth, Tony Kabaka not old enough to be the governor of Edo State. Must he still be a political talk at this age? With Abatobaze, how old is the Prime Minister of Australia? How old is that young man? Or France that just visited Nigeria recently? How old is him? So we have this old men that still class themselves as youth. Please, these people, they are no youth. They are just talks. And they will remain talks until they die. You know, it's so sad that we have these people among us that are just jobless. They are mentally lazy. They are not creative. All they know how to do just being used during election period. Abatobaze is very happy. Have you seen the video that he was doing when that he did in Ekiti State? He's very happy. Now he have a job. What is his job? What is Abatobaze's job now in Ekiti State? What is he doing? You know? What is he doing? You see? So these Edo political talks, the only time they gain employment is during election period. They gain employment during election time. You know, the thing is this. It's only in Edo State you have an Angberu that did not finish primary school. Then you now become a political talks. Still ballot bosses. They will kill opposition their opposition political arrivals for their political godfather. Overnight, you will see that they will build a very big mansion. You ask yourself, where this boy for work? Where in for the work? They don't. All they do. They are only. Their source of income is to care for their political godfather, whether a governor or the senators and the rest of them. You know, and when you see people like all these so-called Edo youths now, you feel so bad because we need these people in the side of Edo, in the side of the masses, not in the side of the so-called corrupt politicians, whether a governor, a senator, or we need them in the side of the masses to represent the masses. Because if you stand with the masses and you hold the governor accountable, and the governor sits up and started to work, they fix all the roads in Edo State. They make sure that our educational system is up to standard. Our healthcare system is up to standard. All our industries are working. My brother, your children, you will enjoy it. Your children will enjoy it. Your children will come and enjoy it. But if you are so greedy, all you know just for yourself, once the governor, as these people now, they were hired by Governor Obaseki and Oshomole, Abatobaze and the rest. They are in Ekiti State now. But whatever money they are going to pay them at the end of the day, you know, they will go, once they get back to Edo State, you will see them, you know, they will go and change their car, buy a very big car, expensive car. You know, some of them, you know, they will start building a very big mansion, use it to oppress their fellow poor neighbor. And the road they are driving those cars, those roads are bad roads. They will not say anything about it. They will not call on the government to come and fix the road because they don't want to upset the Edo State government. You know, so we thank God for social media. We will continue to disgrace them publicly because that is the only word, that is the only language they understand. We continue to disgrace them in public. God forbid tomorrow, Abatobaze cannot run for any political office in Edo State. He will not win. Never. He won't. Unless maybe Obaseki appoint him there to be one of the commissioner or whatever. Saying he want to be the governor of that state, or he have to ask for the vote of Edo people, he cannot get it. Because he have a very bad reputation. You know, it's so sad that as we speak right now, we don't have any Edo group. Any Edo group. You know, some kind of a movement right there in Edo State that we can say for sure that, okay, we trust these people. They are the one really, they are keeping high on the government. Whenever, maybe when roads are bad, they are the one that is drawing the attention of the government and the public to the, you know, to it and make sure that the governor actually get the road fixed. We don't have any at all. You know, so we have youth that will tell you that the governor is working, the governor is doing well. You know, they are trying to deceive the public. I don't know, maybe they think the public, you know, they don't have a mind of their own. They cannot get source for their own information or something. So, I mean, as we can see, APC government have failed Edo State and they have failed Nigerians woefully. So, my brother was saying that there that yeah, so I want to say that exactly, you have spoken my mind. Yes, we need them, but unfortunately, greed and corruption is their mindset. To be honest, Mama, I think this set of youth will be worse than this correct leader we have. Currently a leader we are trying to get rid of. I mean, that you see. I think we are just joining us. A brother that called in earlier on what was saying is that if any youth come out today under the canopy of APC, that youth cannot be trusted. Or PDP, it cannot be trusted. Because just like you look at Governor Obaseki now, Oshomole put him there. Oshomole is the one, you know, in charge of Edo State. Obaseki is not there. You can see that guy does not know. Obaseki don't know if he's going or coming. He don't know. Me, I'm waiting for somebody to call in to challenge me that Obaseki work. Tell me where he for work. Waiting, you don't do where Edo people they benefit from today. You know? All we know about Governor Obaseki, him going to invite 9 directors of the World Bank to come out inspect the Azura power plant. Till today, no light. The other day, he went to invite some white South Africans. They walk around one mechanic workshop full of cars. You know, they were saying that automobile is coming to Edo State. Crap, nonsense. What do you mean by automobile? Well, in one state, instead where you don't have electricity, where the infrastructure is very bad. When look at schools, Obaseki cannot even fix schools. What automobile for where? How is he going to do that? So what Obaseki is trying to do now is working very hard to try and convince the World Bank so that they can get some loan from them as well. just like the way Oshomole did. It will not work for him until 2020 because he's leaving there. We are going to vote him out, you know. So I mean, that is it. We just don't have youth with integrity in Edo State. No Edo youth, they don't have integrity at all. They are so lazy. They are so lazy, whether mentally or otherwise. Edo youth are the lazy, so-called Edo, political youth, the politicians. They are so lazy. The one that call themselves politicians, so they are so lazy. They just sit down there. During election, that is when they get employed for a month or two. After then, they are jobless. Or till election period again. Whether the governor work or he will not work or he will not consign them. Before the election, they will not, in short, they will not say anything about it. They will not say, governor, come and fix this road. Governor, come and fix this school. They dare not say anything because they just don't want to upset. They don't really upset the government at all. They just, they want to remain, loyal. They want to remain loyal. So, just like the way what Obatoba is doing, coming on social media to deceive some people. Those people that have not been in Edo State for a while. I ask people that is going all the time. So we are in a position to tell you how Edo State, even the people that we say Oshomole work, when you ask them, what has Oshomole done? What has Oshomole done in Edo State today? And the Edo people are benefiting from. They cannot tell you anything. Nothing. So when people like us are talking, we are not APC or PDP. We don't care about those two political because they are all the same. We are still dealing with the same people. Okay? We are talking for the betterment of Nigeria, the betterment of Edo State. Because if it's good for all of us. If it's bad for all of us. Okay? If you think you have mansion there, you have big car. By the time Obaseki managed to give our land to Fulani Esme, the Fulani war started in Edo State. And you go wrong. So in fact, you go wrong, leave your house. You go wrong, pass your house. Okay, so when you see something that will affect the people, you have to mention, you have to just know that you yourself, you are part of the people. It's going to affect you too. It's going to affect you too. As Nigeria stands today, or Edo State, we don't have any political youth in Edo State that have integrity. The so-called youth that class themselves to be a politicians, they lack integrity. They are all corrupt. They are mentally lazy. They are not creative. That's just the way it is. That's just the way it is. I thank you everyone for listening to me today. We start with the people of Ekiti State. And we, the responsible Nigerians, we are not in support of what the APC government led by President Mohamed Buhari is doing to the Ekiti State people, by attacking the governor. That is a very terrible thing to happen. To happen. So thank you all for listening to me today, and enjoy the rest of your day, rest of your evening.
Corruption to each nation.
Bye for now.
Live in desperation. To bring medication from protection against starvation and corruption. So regeneration, I need salvation through a strong constitution. In the studio, one laughing book section. Address of cessation. I need action when she persecution. Free fair, but la fear in the nation. I won't continue first, she body vibration. Nàìjíríà mo ti di tọ́lọ́pàá máa sọ̀rọ̀ bára nítorí 20 naira wọ́n lè fi bá fàyà agbèrò máa fagídí gbà kálá lọ́wọ́ dírẹ́fà ẹ̀ẹ́dì kankan ṣe sí ẹ̀yìn ìjọba ẹ̀ kálá gbogbo owó tẹ̀ ti gbé mi làwọn ọmọ yín máa bì ẹ̀ẹ́dì báwọn aráàlú ṣe ń pariwo ebi tó bá yé láì títàlí kan gé fi ní kẹ́bì gbogbo yín pátápátá lọ́lọ́run máa dálẹ̀ bí àwọn ọmọ lọ sí school kò ní sí textbook ẹ̀dẹ̀ promise pé máa fún wa ní free education kí ló jẹ́ bẹ́ẹ̀ owó ńlá máa la fi ṣàdmission ẹ̀dẹ̀ tí kò gbogbo àwọn ọmọ tí yín kò nínú nation àtìgbà tí mo ti kọ́ni mi ò ní money ẹ̀tẹ̀ kí sọ̀rọ̀ rárá nípa music industry economically agídí la fi ra bẹ́ẹ̀tì ta ló sọ pé president ò kì í fine nínú tẹ́lẹ̀ ẹ mọ̀jú kẹ́ sọ̀rọ̀ petrol pẹ̀lú football àtìgbà tá dẹ̀ ti gbà wọ́kọ̀ bá gbà kọ́ ó ga o bóyá gan la tiẹ̀ gba second àwọn yẹn náà wọ́n máa play ball bí alákàn graduate máa máa wáṣẹ́ gbogbo bá ti àjẹ́ ayẹsẹ̀gbẹ̀ everywhere kò supplement ẹni tó ti ń kọ́lé tẹ́lẹ̀ kò lè wá cement increase my rent decrease salary payment ṣé dẹ̀ mo pèsè lélẹ̀ àbí pèsè dẹ̀ mo olúwa ṣàánú wa dákun má má jẹ́ ká jẹ́ go bàlájú àwọn ìjọba kó tó di kọ́tà tó mo dẹ̀ pariwo títí fún yín pé kẹ́ má dìbò ṣé dẹ̀ mo pèsè lélẹ̀ àbí pèsè dẹ̀ mo olúwa ṣàánú wa dákun má má jẹ́ ká jẹ́ go bàlájú àwọn ìjọba kó tó di kọ́tà tó mo dẹ̀ pariwo títí fún yín pé kẹ́ má dìbò àwọn èèyàn ṣiṣẹ́ wọ́n ń gbé nínú iṣẹ́ àwọn ẹlòmíì nítorí owó wọn ti gbẹ̀ṣẹ̀ àwọn ẹlòmíì gbowó ta nítorí wọ́n lè jẹ̀ṣẹ̀ nígbà tó yẹ pé àwọn ìjọba gan wọn pèsè iṣẹ́ wà lọ sí yunifásitì wá ṣetán wà gba pálí pẹ̀lú pálí ẹ̀ wà tún máa wáṣẹ́ kákàkiri gbogbo ibi tó bá lọ wá ní kò sí vacancies gbogbo kìíní yẹn ó máa fún ẹ ní headache àwọn ẹlòmíì jalè torí kò síṣẹ́ nígboro economically mọ́sọ̀bì ní ti dáṣẹ́wó ó ga ò kò dẹ́ṣẹ́ jẹ́ lómi tẹ́ bá rò ṣùgbọ́n ṣe yẹ ló ti dé wise lọ́wọ́ lílo ìjọba ẹ̀ wá náà ẹjọ́ náà ó ga ò ẹ̀kan lóṣù la máa níná ó wá kún all over Nàìjíríà pẹ̀lú káàdì náà mi náà gbogbo tẹ́ǹbà ló jẹ́lẹ̀ máa gbé náà àìmọ̀ etí tí tó jẹ́ pé mọ́tò ò lè gbàgbẹ́ lọ Sunday bridge lóṣòdì gbogbo bẹ́ẹ̀ ti bàjẹ́ tójó bá lọ gbogbo bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn máa dé pẹ́ṣẹ́pẹ́ṣẹ́ tó bá yà ṣe máa gbọ́kọjú mi kọjá ń bẹ́ẹ̀ gbogbo promise tẹ̀ mí irọ́ ló wà ń bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe bẹ́yìn náà ẹ máa travel lọ sí Yankee ẹ̀rí bí títí wọn pẹ̀lú economy wọn ṣe rí ẹ̀yin kan lọ síbẹ̀ ẹ̀kọ́ lọ ń ṣe fàájì gbogbo nǹkan làwọn ìjọba yìí fi ní wá lára kò dẹ̀ rí bẹ́ẹ̀ nígbà tá kọ́kọ́ gbòmìnira bọ̀ nígbà táwọn big boss ti take over gbogbo wa pátápátá lọ́ọ́ fi dágbádá Nàìjíríà gbogbo wa là ń forí fáyà àtọmọdé àtàgbàlagbà pẹ̀lú tọkọtaya bàbá màmá pẹ̀lú ọmọ mẹ́fà máa sùn sínú yàrá ẹyọ kan báwọn náà ṣe ní máa lálàkàlà ṣídẹ̀ mú pèsè lélẹ̀ àbí pèsè dẹ̀ mú olúwa ṣàánú wa dákun má má jẹ́ ká jẹ́ go bàlájú àwọn ìjọba kó tó di kọ́tà tó mo dẹ̀ pariwo títí fún yín pé kẹ́ má dìbò ṣídẹ̀ mú pèsè lélẹ̀ àbí pèsè dẹ̀ mú olúwa ṣàánú wa dákun má má jẹ́ ká jẹ́ go bàlájú àwọn ìjọba kó tó di kọ́tà tó mo dẹ̀ pariwo títí fún yín pé kẹ́ má dìbò àwọn èèyàn máa ní Nàìjíríà giant of Africa lọ́wọ́ bẹ́ẹ̀ economy wọn ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀ than South Africa Ghana celebrate ẹ̀yẹ sọ́ọ̀tì nínú tọ́ta.
Yes, everyone. Thank you all. Thank you for listening and
Many years after independence, we still find it hard to start. How long shall we be patient before we reach the promised land? Let's save Nigeria, so Nigeria won't die. Which way Nigeria? Which way Nigeria? Tell me which way to go. I love my fatherland. Oh yeah. I want to know. Yes, I want to know which way Nigeria is heading to. Every little thing that goes wrong, we start to blame the government. We know everything that goes wrong because we are part of the government. Let's save Nigeria, so Nigeria won't die. Which way Nigeria? Which way Nigeria? Tell me which way to go. Which way to go? I love my fatherland. Oh yeah. I want to know. Which way Nigeria is heading to. Inefficiency and indiscipline is ruining the country now. Corruption here, there and everywhere. Inflation is soaring high. Let's save Nigeria, so Nigeria won't die. Which way Nigeria? Which way Nigeria? Which way to go? Which way to go? I love my fatherland. Oh sure, sure. I want to know. Yes, I want to know. Which way Nigeria is heading to. We made mistakes during the oil boom, not knowing that was our doom. Some people now have everything, while many have nothing. Let's save Nigeria, so Nigeria won't fall.